I think Amazon would be posting around 7% growth. That's what Amazon indicated in its earnings where last quarter. But we believe most of the the growth would be coming from non-AWS segments, primarily retail and subscription services. AWS would be more flattish or a very small increase because what we have seen is over the course of quarters, enterprise IT spending has been slashed off due to the high level of debt rates and very, very cautious spending by enterprises. So we think that AWS growth would be impacted for sure this quarter.
This is still despite, though, that AI boom and even higher rates for AWS. How does it catch up?
So I think AI is a story which is yet to unfold because Amazon has started its instances very recently, the large instances specifically for which are based on NVIDIA's H100 or supercomputers, basically supercomputer as a service. So these are mostly started this year. So the revenues would be coming in over the period of quarters because to deploy AI infrastructure, firstly, it takes a bit of time. And secondly, it's very expensive. So the company would be seeing the growth specifically from AI investments over the next coming quarters. It's not a very immediate effect that we would see in its revenues.
How much impact would that have, though, when it is finally deployed into Amazon? We've seen Microsoft say that it added around 1%, expecting the same here.
I think it's too soon to comment on that, how much Amazon would be adding, because Amazon still hasn't disclosed how many instances are very specifically to AI. But definitely a 1% growth, which Microsoft has commented for its Azure segment, which comes directly from AI. Definitely, it's a baseline, but we would still wait for Amazon's comments on what exactly is the AI piece of revenues in its whole segment of growth. As I said again, it's a very layered. What do I say? It's a very layered deployments of AI, and we would see still the growth coming in the future quarters.
You also have a cooling environment in terms of inflation then, Akshara. Will that benefit Amazon because they can get more competitive pricing?
Oh, definitely. I think cooling inflation is definitely easing off some of the pressure, specifically what Amazon has been seeing in its supply chain. So definitely it is helping out, ease out of the margins and helping Amazon become more efficient in its supply chain from a cost perspective. But on the other hand, it is going to be offset by certain AI spends, as the company has indicated, and that is super expensive. So I think this will be a very delicate balance as Amazon would be doing in the next quarters to see the offsets, the AI spends are offset by the cooling inflation costs.